Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers' future first-round draft picks named best trade assets in NBA. There's no telling just how much longer LeBron James will continue to play. Turning 40 years old during the 2024-25 season, James could be entering his final season in the NBA. For the Los Angeles Lakers, that could mean that they'll be in a much different scenario than they're in right now. The Lakers finished 7th in the Western Conference and were eliminated in the first round last season, but it's tough to picture a scenario where they even find that type of success without James. They've been rumored to have interest in multiple players on the trade market this offseason, and with tradable picks in 2029 and 2031, that could interest teams. Due to the chances of them being a below-average team once James retires, Dan Favale of Bleacher Report ranked the Lakers' picks as one of the 10 best trade assets right now. Timelines change fast in the NBA. That 5 to 7 year window could represent 3 or more different iterations of the Lakers. And the more they turn things over, the more likely one of those selections becomes a high lottery pick. Joining these first-rounders together fuels their top 5 ranking, Favale wrote on July 30th. The Lakers are not the Clippers or Suns, with just one distant pick and little else to offer. They have swaps, 2026, 2028, 2030, Austin Reeves, and rookie Dalton Connect to include in packages. Truth be told, there's probably more of an argument to nudge these picks up a notch or two. But while the landscape of the NBA and player movement has changed, the prospect of the Lakers stumbling into good fortune because of their location and flagship status remains intact. Potential trade partners must consider the odds of a player forcing his way to Hollywood in a way they don't have to when contemplating the value of other teams' future first-rounders. If the Los Angeles Lakers want to put the best team around James and Anthony Davis, they'll have to trade some of those picks. They haven't made any additions in free agency or on the trade market, which is a major concern as they head into next season. Perhaps it's due to the front office not wanting to move those picks. For the Lakers, however, trading those picks could be a wise decision. Los Angeles has always been a destination for superstar free agents, and when James retires, there's a chance that the next star who hits the market will want to play for them. The 2029 and 2031 picks have a chance to be lottery picks one day, but if the Lakers were to win a championship in one of James' final years, it'd be a fair trade-off. It's not guaranteed that they ever get a player who's as good as James even is right now, and if the idea is to win a championship, moving those picks makes sense. If the Los Angeles Lakers do trade those picks, they should be looking for a young player who could make an impact for them throughout much of the next decade. That's never guaranteed with players requesting trades in the NBA, but they should be targeting a younger player who could help them win now and in the future. Lauri Markkanen would be the ideal target on the current market, but the Lakers' trade assets likely won't be enough unless the Utah Jazz view the 2029 and 2031 picks as that big of assets. An expensive Lakers trade offer for Lauri Markkanen the Jazz won't refuse. The Los Angeles Lakers have scoured the market and come up empty so far this summer. Their only major additions to the roster have come through rookies Dalton Connect and Bronny James, with only Connect being capable of contributing as a rotational player. Outside of that, the Lakers are running it back, with all their players from last season's first-round exit coming back. The Lakers couldn't land a long list of players headlined by Klay Thompson and Buddy Hield, with other Lakers players like D'Angelo Russell reportedly having minimal trade value. Teams in the West like the Warriors are trying to acquire Utah Jazz All-Star Lauri Markkanen. To avoid getting jumped by another rival, the Lakers might need to overpay to blow the Jazz away and create their own Big Three in Los Angeles. This deal might just be irresponsible on Rob Pelinka's part to execute given the long-term equity he's throwing away for a win-now player to maximize the final few seasons of LeBron James and Anthony Davis in their prime. However, this is the only deal that the Jazz would likely accept given what they're turning down from the Warriors, and is a deal that would genuinely transform the Lakers into short-term contenders. The Lakers have a robust rotation with imperfect parts, especially on the offensive end. They missed players like Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent from their rotation due to long injury layoffs, while players like Max Christie weren't utilized enough under Darvin Ham. With the addition of Lauri Markkanen, who averaged 23.2 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 2.0 assists, the Lakers would have a strong starting lineup of complementary pieces. Markkanen would be a seamless offensive fit, being able to stretch the floor while also running the offense in non-LeBron minutes, a crucial issue for the Lakers last season. His improved playmaking and reliable shot-making make him a compatible fit with almost every lineup variation for the Lakers. He could run a frontcourt with Vanderbilt in non-Davis minutes and thrive off the offensive gravity of both James and Davis while playing alongside them. Austin Reaves will be missed in the guard rotation, but that could open up minutes for a gritty 3-and-D defender like Christie. It might increase reliance on D'Angelo Russell, but the version of Russell we saw after February last season might be exactly what they need in a lineup with LeBron as the primary creator and three major offensive options. He'd have to maximize open opportunities while playmaking when necessary to not spend another season in trade rumors for a new point guard. After executing this deal, the Jazz would virtually control 4 years of Lakers draft picks as they already own their 2027 pick from the Russell Westbrook trade. There's no team whose future assets are as valuable as the Lakers, especially with LeBron likely retiring soon. This is a price the Jazz cannot say no to, as it gives them 3 new picks along with a strong asset like Austin Reaves, who the Lakers have refused to trade over the last 2 seasons despite major interest from rivals. Reaves averaged 15.9 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, establishing himself as a solid combo guard on a contender. The Jazz might not even want to use the 26-year-old but could float him to a new team on the market with his affordable long-term contract. It would net a decent return for the Jazz, who'd further add assets to the initial Donovan Mitchell trade which got them Markkanen in the first place. Rui Hachimura would be a middling addition with low value on the market. He could emerge as a solid rotational forward on the Jazz if not promptly moved alongside Reaves. He might not get the Jazz a first-round pick, but there's still potential to be unearthed with the 26-year-old forward. The picks are the main prize, with the acquisition of Austin Reaves to either grow or trade an intriguing bonus. New Los Angeles Lakers trade rumor claims they're targeting talented frontcourt scorer to pair with LeBron James. A new Los Angeles Lakers trade rumor claims that a talented frontcourt scorer from a rival Western Conference club is reportedly on the team's radar. This has been a fairly uneventful summer for the Lakers when it comes to improving the roster. While they have gained headlines for making J.J. Redick their new head coach and drafting LeBron James' son Bronny James, they haven't made a notable move to boost the team for next season. The organization reportedly attempted to persuade Klay Thompson to join the roster and was linked to a DeJounte Murray trade for months. However, both players landed with other teams in the Western Conference this summer. But it seems that the front office may now be targeting an impact player from the Portland Trail Blazers. On Tuesday, it was reported that Portland is surprisingly looking to move top scorers Anthony Simons and Jerami Grant. Following that report, Yahoo Sports NBA insider Jake Fisher that Grant is reportedly now on the Los Angeles Lakers trade radar. Recent reports suggested the team was looking for a traditional center to pair with star forward/center Anthony Davis. However, now it seems they have pivoted to landing another talented scorer. But instead of in the backcourt, it will be in the frontcourt with LeBron James. Grant has proven over the last 4 seasons he is a player that can legitimately post 20 points per game. Although he is not a notable rebounder for a forward, he has improved his three-point shooting in recent years. He shot 40% in Portland last season. Grant has 4 more seasons left on the 5-year, $160 million deal he signed with the Trail Blazers last summer. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jerami Grant? Leave your opinion in the comments.